When selling your house, you want to ensure it stands out from the competition, but it can stand out a little too much if your own personal taste is all over it. Learning to let go of your own style and creating a dream home for someone else is one of the biggest lessons in real estate. My job is to give homeowners a leg up in getting their unsellable houses sold. At $439,000, this house is priced on target for a quick sale. It's got 3 bedrooms, landscape gardens, a family room, but it hasn't received a single offer, and that's why they've asked for my help to get this house sold. Michelle and her husband, Shawn, have 2 boys, Justin and Owen, as well as 2 dogs, Bailey and Hunter. This was the first house they ever bought.
Got lots of friends on the street. A lot of people grew up together in the same thing. This is a relatively new subdivision, so a lot of people moved in the same time we did as well.
9 years later, they want to go bigger and better. They bought a $530,000 home, but there's a catch. They have to sell this one first.
We didn't think it'd be an issue when we put the house up on the market.
They thought they were doing everything in their power to make their dreams come true.
Had the stager come through the house. We moved lots of pieces out of the house. We depersonalized the house.
The photographer came, and video came.
Their impatience could cost them if they end up paying for 2 mortgages.
There's nothing wrong with being like $1.1 million in debt.
$1.1 million in debt. That spells financial ruin if they don't sell this house.
That's the ultimate nightmare, sitting with 2 homes.
Michelle and Shawn's home is in an award-winning waterfront community. Detached family homes here sell in about a week for well over $450,000. Michelle and Shawn's is underpriced at $439,000. But with 4 open houses and 22 viewings, they haven't had 1 offer. So I want to find out what's holding this one up. Every garage door on the street is the same colour. Michelle and Shawn's is electric blue. How much is that going to cost the buyers to remedy? The blue theme continues. I'm not a fan at all. No. First of all, I am not going to take these sandals off and walk barefoot across cold tiles. And B, buyers don't like being bossed around the moment they walk in the house. Blue to beige. Now this is better. A nice neutral colour. This makes the room feel much, much bigger. My only slight criticism, though, is they've gone a little too far on the monochrome theme. It's like beige, taupe. There are a lot of knickknacks in this room. You've got crystals, you've got a display doll, a hairy lamp, and back to the blue. That is a terrible place to put a hot tub. The garden is beautifully landscaped, but all you can see is the hot tub. They have been proved in poll after poll to be the least popular home renovation because they suck up money and they take a lot of time and energy to maintain. Have a great day. That's what people tell you in shops, and you're like, My heart sinks as I walk upstairs. I think what they're trying to achieve in this room is a kind of cozy family sitting room upstairs, but it's dark and it doesn't match with the blue. Family, love, laugh. These messages are too personal for most buyers' taste. They are the first things that are going to go, followed by that ginormous television. In the boys' room, buyers see yet more fixes. This wallpaper is too much. It means this room can only be seen as a kid's room. Also, bunk beds. They take up a huge amount of room. Look, out there is a beautiful balcony, but you can't see it. Now that's a selling feature, so show it off. Back to the beige. And more of the messages. Believe, faith, laugh is a bit like being in a self-help book. This house should have been a runaway success because it's well priced, it's big, it's clean, it's well maintained, and it has a beautifully landscaped garden. But it hasn't sold. The paint colours are completely manic, and at a $439,000 price tag, people shouldn't have to do any work. And that's why I think this house is totally unsellable. Michelle and Shawn are in serious financial trouble if they don't sell their home before moving into the new one. They need to listen to my advice.
This is a great house. It's big. It's incredibly well maintained. You've got a fantastic garden. And the price is right. So it should have sold.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Why hasn't it sold?
Yeah, we're both saying the same. We're both saying the same thing. Why hasn't it sold?
First things first is who chose the colours?
The blues are all mine.
Blues are all
I like
yours.
blue.
My problem with the very, very bright blue and the very, very dark brown is they're very intense colours and they're not for everyone.
It had been mentioned to us though with the colors through our real estate agent, and we had a stager come in.
Okay, so the stager and the real estate agent both said that's an awful lot of blue.
Yes.
But Michelle and Shawn chose not to take their advice.
They are professionals. They do this for a living. And although you like blue and it's your house, you're trying to sell it. So it really is immaterial what you like and what you don't like. And what you want to do when you're selling is you want to make your house appeal to the broadest range of people possible. Now, Owen's room, if you weren't selling your house, it would be the perfect little boy's room. But if you're putting a bunk bed in like that, with the bed coming out at a 90-degree angle, it makes the room look like a single. You've got a double room with a veranda. That screams very, very swanky second bedroom.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Selling is all about letting buyers know how great your house is. Show it off. Now, the messages in your house. The family, the love, the laughter, the aspire. It would be better not to have those messages.
It's just something we never even
Yeah.
occurred to us.
Yeah, no, that actually definitely didn't occur to us.
So I think if we just take them out, it's safer, then no one can get offended. Okay, so are you ready to let go of your claim to this house and make a new push?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yes,
We're willing to
definitely.
do what we have to do to get this house to sell.
Michelle and Shawn's three-bedroom house is situated in this award-winning lakefront community where houses usually sell within the week. This has been on the market almost 4 weeks, so I want to ask the real estate agent, Susan, why.
So, Susan, how many viewers have you had through the door?
We've had 22 showings through agents, and we've had 4 open houses.
It's not being sold from lack of interest.
No, definitely not.
Why do you think it hasn't been snapped up?
The feedback I've been receiving is that it needed painting, but they had just painted all the rooms and touched them up, so I didn't want to have them go through the expense of painting it all over again. And so I said, you know, we'll try it and see what happens.
But your advice over the 4 weeks, when there wasn't a buyer, did you say maybe you should consider painting?
Yes, I've said all along, maybe we should neutralize the house.
But do you think you could have been more forceful, or?
I think as an agent doing my job, I should have maybe forced it a little bit more. Because buyers are looking for neutral colors. It doesn't cater to most buyers.
At 439, there's a certain standard in this neighbourhood that people are expecting to see. What are buyers around here looking for?
They want to be able to move in with their young children and not have to do much work.
So once we've repainted, decluttered a bit more, rearranged the furniture, basically presented this house to its best potential, do you think we'll find a buyer quite quickly?
Oh, I definitely think so.
So Susan didn't push enough and Michelle and Shawn didn't think her advice was worth taking. To make them see sense, I'm going to show them a house that sold on the very first day for just over asking.
What do you notice about the front of the house?
There's no blue.
Exactly. It blends into the rest of the neighbourhood. It's clean, tidy.
And it totally blends in with the brick.
Exactly. Now come on inside. So what we have here is a family room. This is not a huge room, but this pale colour makes the room feel bigger. Now, can you imagine yourself sitting here?
Yeah, we can. It'd be an adjustment for us because
Yeah.
everything in our house is much more color.
A really, really dark colour like that dark brown makes the room feel much smaller.
So you're saying by changing our color in our room upstairs?
It's going to make it look a lot bigger.
Well, that was easier than I thought.
Very nice.
Very nice.
I can tell you like it.
It flows from the other room right into here, and it's very soft.
What do you not see when you look out the patio windows?
Our hot tub.
Exactly. You get to see the whole garden.
Yeah, there's no obstacles in its way. It's totally clear what's
Yeah.
out there.
Good, I'm glad
Very
you
open.
agree. Anyway, I'm really excited about showing you upstairs, so follow me. You don't have to be a genius to work out that this is a little girl's room.
It's very open, it's very soft.
If you take away the crib and all the pink, you are not left with that quite thick wallpaper with all the animals. You wouldn't have to do any work to it. They're showing it at its best and it's move-in ready, and those are two things that, you know, buyers are looking for. Now, this house was incredibly successul. It sold in 1 day.
Wow.
The first day on the market for 101% of the asking price. So are you ready now to get back to your house and start toning down your crazy colours?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're ready to go.
If they don't want to be stuck paying for 2 homes, Michelle and Shawn need to tone the colours down. Our contractor, Anthony Sayers, is here to help with the changes.
Anthony, you must be really happy with this house. There's next to no construction. How are you going to while away the hours?
Well, there's lots to do still.
The blue.
We just need to blend in the front of the house with the rest of the neighborhood. And taking down the basketball net.
Upstairs in Owen's room,
We want the room to look bigger and we want to be able to show off the lovely veranda.
We need to just remove the bunk bed and take down the wallpaper that's on the wall.
And obviously, we have discussed the paint colours.
Yeah.
They need to go.
Most of the time is going to be spent painting, right? So we're going to need all hands on deck.
Put us to
Let's
work.
get to it then.
Yeah.
Go on.
Excellent.
Let's go.
keep lifestyle messages out of sight until a deal is on the table. Placing a cabinet on an empty wall adds interest, but too many collectibles turns buyers off. If your house has a beautiful view, maximize it.
That's okay, that's good.
Time and money go to waste if buyers can't see your home's best asset.
1, 2, 3.
Bye-bye, hot tub.
If Michelle and Shawn don't sell their home, they'll be living a nightmare paying 2 mortgages. To make their house sellable, we've got just 3 days until the open house. On a street where uniformity sells, an electric blue garage door does nothing to market the house. To regain buyers' interest, we're upping the curb appeal.
Oh, so close. Okay, you can take it down.
Now
Hold
I
on,
can
one more
take it
time, one
down.
more time. Oh, never mind.
So close. Can I take it down now?
I suppose so. I know we want to appeal to families, but this just looked really old and
Yeah, it's very tiresome, so I think it's time for it to go.
once we've painted this, painted the white, it will look much better.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because it really sort of stuck out like a sore thumb.
And that one's easy.
I want this house to look the best on the street.
It will.
Perfect. Okay, well, I'll leave you to it then.
Even though we're marketing this house as family-friendly, taking down the net says to buyers, you don't need to have kids to live here. The family room should appeal to a broader range of buyer. Adding a neutral colour highlights its potential and maximises the appeal as a cosy, bright space.
These gold strips are a little gaudy and they don't really go with the new look of the room, so I'm going to get rid of them. Now, what most people don't realise is they're only magnetic, so you can take them off like that. Now, you see these little strips here? Sometimes they're sort of stuck on, so you just need to get a tool and just give them a bit of a jimmy, and they come off. There we go. Look. Ta-da. Much better.
Painting over the garish blue will help this house sell. Michelle and Shawn grudgingly agree.
We liked it.
Just
We
leave
were
it out.
happy with it.
The colors chosen is actually the color we had when we moved into this
You're
house.
not gonna believe it, but yes.
So we've gone full circles. Completely gone full circles.
Yes, it is. But the color still does say something about us. It's still got the blue in it.
That's what I say to very dark blue kitchens.
When selling a home, personal style is just that, too personal. Buyers run away from busy designs that need time and money to fix. Let Anthony do it instead.
There's all kinds of products out there for removing wallpaper, but all you really need is a putty knife, a sponge and some water, and this. It's a perforator. These blades make holes into the wallpaper. See all that? And then when you add water, it'll just penetrate the paper and the glue and help lift the paper off.
Ugh, no wonder buyers were turned off. Way too labor intensive. But once the wallpaper's down, a nice clean paint will brighten this room. Downstairs, we're repurposing furniture in the family room, and the new fixtures will put the best light on the more neutral paint colours. With all the changes done, finishing touches give buyers that welcome home feeling.
You want new light fixtures, but you can't afford them. Easy. Just replace the lampshades. And you've got instant chic. Table runners are a great way of adding some style to the room, but you also get to admire the grain in the table. This used to be the dead space behind the television, and now it's a pocket office. Clever.
We've turned this house around. But will buyers go past the front door?
We've transformed the colour Catastrophe that was Michelle and Shawn's, and the new palette is spectacular. Now this house fits in seamlessly with the neighbourhood, but more importantly, with the expectations of the wave of potential buyers who are going to walk through the front door.
Uniformity is key when marketing your home. By toning down the electric blue garage and removing the unsightly basketball net, it now looks like a $439,000 house. In the hallway, the blue theme continued, so all it needed was a little neutralizing. In the living room, the blandness didn't inspire buyers. We've covered the furniture with white linens, adding eye-catching pillows and complementary accessories. In the dining room, those collectibles equaled no offers. To get that updated look that buyers demand, new wall hangings and modern accessories do the trick. In the kitchen, the blue walls were too much for buyers, so we've given them exactly what they want: white, clean and bright. And the money pit of a hot tub, gone. Now buyers will get their money's worth. That view sells this house. That family room, such a missed opportunity. Using bright paints completely transforms it into a modern, upscale space. Complementary coverings mask the outdated furniture, and a handy office nook adds functionality. In Owen's room, the transformation is inspiring. No more jungle, no more bunk beds, no more block balcony. Bright new paint, a funky rug, cool accessories and modern lighting all help this room feel larger than it actually is. Marketing your house for sale isn't only about decor. It's also about successfully positioning your home on the market to make it competitive. At a total cost of $3,400, we've successfully toned down Michelle and Shawn's personal taste. This house is now the head of the block.
It does not make sense to impose your own personal style when you're selling your house, because you want a design choice that will appeal to the broadest range of people possible. Lose the cheery messages, the religious art and the personal mementos, because you're selling your house, not your lifestyle. Whether it's the oversized television or the giant hot tub, don't ignore the elephant in the room, get rid of it, because denial could cost you a sale.
After neutralizing their space, will Michelle and Shawn recognize their own home?
Holy moly.
Oh, wow. It looks amazing. Oh, look.
Look how different it is without the hot tub back there.
Funky. Oh.
Greens and whites and yellows.
Very nice.
Beige.
Wow, this is different. Holy smokes. Very nice.
It did give us the wow factor when we walked in, and that's like exactly what I'm sure other people will see is when they come in here, they'll get a wow factor.
Their house is more than ready for a sale, so bring on those buyers.
Come on through to the sitting room.
Oh, wow. It's great. I like the way the furniture is placed.
This is nice.
It's very cozy. And it looks big at the same time.
Come on into the sitting room.
Oh, wow. I think it's a gorgeous color. I really like the coloring.
So what are you looking for?
We're first home buyers. Our family is out of town, so those just the two of us. We're looking for something like a 2-3 bedroom, enough space that people could come and visit. So
So you're looking
lots
for
of space.
come on through here, the kitchen.
Oh, you know what? This color is a lot nicer than the one before.
You've already seen it.
Yeah, we saw it
And,
and kind of walked into this and said, okay, so how much is paint gonna cost?
Absolutely.
Did you notice the garage door as well?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did. As soon as we
again,
pulled
also a
up.
good touch,
And
too.
also the basketball net was gone. And that, you know, for somebody looking for a house like us, we don't have children. So, you know,
Yep.
it's certainly not a selling feature for us. Oh my goodness. It looks so much bigger.
Yeah.
It does. It was
So
really color.
much bigger. Oh, it's so cute.
It's
This is beautiful.
gorgeous.
The $1 million question. Will you be coming back for a third viewing?
Yeah, we'll bring this parents.
Oh, that's so exciting. This house now fits in harmoniously with the rest of the neighbourhood and is primed and ready for a new set of homeowners.
And it's a good thing. Just 2 weeks after the Unsellables team left, Michelle and Shawn sold their house for the full asking price. We've turned their home from unsellable to sold.